some time ago, Mark Levin had this radio show where he went into great detail to implore the audience, if you know how to beat these leftists, if you have a better plan than I've put forth, then just please call in and tell us all what that is. And I happened to be waiting on hold because I had called in at that time, and I was waiting to say what I had planned to say for that day, and you'll hear, because I'll post a link to this audio below, but the entire time I was waiting, he was just begging for someone to call in with the answers, and I'm the guy who, of course, claims to have all the answers, so I said, it's my lucky day. And of course, when it came time to call on me, he cut off the audio shortly after I got started because he couldn't really handle what I was going to talk about. And so I thought, in today's video, what I'll do is try to explain what I would have talked about had I been given the opportunity. Now, how do you crystallize so much into just a short soundbite on a radio show? That's very difficult. But what I would have said is that the most powerful weapon that the left has against what I would consider to be us, conservatives, libertarians, is to drive a wedge between religious conservatives and libertarians and non-religious conservatives, libertarians. And the reason this is because leftist ideology is experienced religiously. No one comes to believe in leftist ideas through the process of reasoning. It is always a religious exercise in every way, shape, or form. And you can think about, if you were to say there's this great body of people who believe in this writing that's 2,000 pages long, not very few of them have read even a word of it, and almost none of them know it well. You wouldn't know whether you were talking about the Bible or Obamacare. This is the way religious ideology is experienced on the left. And so the way to defeat the left is to make sure that everyone thinks of the left as religion. And that's very difficult for Christian conservatives to do, because they think that when they disparage the left by suggesting that it's religion, that it casts a bad light on Christianity. But I don't think that necessarily has to be the case. For example, every Christian believes that other religions exist, and they believe that those other religions are false religions. So why can't they just take that one step and say leftist ideology is a false religion? And then, instead of apologizing for the separation of church and state, Thomas Jefferson's words, they can support the Constitution fully and take advantage of the Constitution to defeat the left. That's what we have to do, and I'm going to be making a lot more videos about details on each one of those points as we go forward. Thanks.